Hello everyone, my name is Angela Barrett and this is my presentation on my community needs assessment which was done in the city of Lithonia where I live. Now I chose the city of Lithonia because two things. One, I noticed that there were a number of fast food establishments that were popping up all over the place. And secondly, there are a number of persons living in the city who are overweight or obese. Then I chose persons who are African Americans or black because they have the largest population. As seen here, it shows that 2,178 of the total population is blacks or African Americans. This same census shows that blacks or African Americans have the second highest rate of poverty in the city and the third highest rate of high employment. Now, high employment and poverty are precursors to obesity. The purpose of the community needs assessment, it provides a blueprint for remediating and promoting the health of the community. Doing a needs assessment helps one to find out what are the health problems or issues affecting persons living in a community and what are some of the resources available to effectively deal with these health concerns. Now, the findings can answer questions, and one of the questions is what are the needs that exist in the community. Now, data shows that 46.9% of people living in Lithonia are obese. The county, 40% of people living in the county are overweight, while in Georgia, 39% are obese. And this is not good. This is not looking good for Lithonia. So the census information shows that 68% of blacks in the DeKalb County suffer from overweightness or obesity. One of the problems or one of the things before I did this community needs assessment that I noticed that parks or recreational facilities were far and few between, and this has always bothered me. In my data collection, when I reviewed information, I realized that churches in the DeKalb County have recognized this problem and they have partnered with the County Board of Health to provide facilities. They have opened their church doors to afford people the chance to do physical activities. The findings from the needs assessment are as follows, and I will quickly point them out. Here they are. In the essence of time, though, I am going to be looking at two of them. And number one, overweight and obesity are prevalent in the city of Lithonia, which is not a surprise. And two, there are not enough recreational facilities available for persons to engage in physical activities in the city. Now, the two programs that I recommend to deal with these needs are: one, there needs to be an intervention program that targets people who are overweight and obese. Now, this program is going to work on mind, soul, and body, because losing weight is not just about getting rid of fat. It is making a lifestyle change, because if it's getting rid of fat, it will come back. But when it is a lifestyle change, then it means behavior modification. So the program would have to be evidence-based. This program would have different sections that focus on healthy food choice, selecting healthy foods, change theory, meaning that you have to reach that stage in your life where you say, I want this change because I want a better me. And then it must encompass a physical activity part of it, because we're focusing on mind, soul, and body. Now, to get persons to stay in the program for the sake of their health, this program would offer incentive. One, there would be incentives for losing weight, and two, there would be incentive for maintaining the weight once you have arrived at a normal weight. Now, this intervention program would take like a year, because in that time you could see how much progress has been made. The second program that I am thinking about is to have community meetings and discuss with community members how we can take our elective representatives to task to get more recreational facilities in the city. In the community that I live, the closest park to us is like 10 miles away. Now, if you don't drive, that's a problem. And the sidewalks are really not designed for walking, because the streets are not wide enough. So if you go walking, you stand a chance of meeting in an accident, a car hitting you or something. Now, while all of this is happening, there is much unused land in the area that has been there for a long time that belongs to the city. Now, these land could be used to build parks, playground, or some other recreational facility so that people can go out and get some form of exercise or engage in physical activity for the sake of their health. The rationale behind this is that if people have place where they can go to exercise, they will. But if they don't, then they will refrain from it. And a mini program that I am thinking about is to work with some wellness coaches in the area and physical instructors to put a program or an app where people can use it to exercise from the confines of their homes, not the ones that we have that are already there, but ones that people can relate to. So, for example, get 15 minutes of dance. So you are in your kitchen and you're cooking. You can use that time to get some physical activities in, so you can be cooking and you're playing your music and you're dancing. You'll be surprised at the amount of weight that you have lost. I am glad that I got the opportunity to do this assignment, and it needs some editing, and I am going to be doing that, and I will be presenting it to some stakeholders in the city with the intention that it will be used to make things better for the citizens, especially blacks who are marginalized. It was a pleasure. I thank you.